If you could see this right now, that's west. That's actually west. Look at the freaking light pollution from, well, the Texas Motor Speedway's got the biggest TV in the world. It's called Big Hoss. Yeah, man, this is why I always reject the bags. Save a dolphin. I say I lost some breakfast. It was all just more fruit anyway. And I got the good fruit. Oh, my favorites. Okay, yeah, it's already light, like 6 o'clock. I don't like the time changes. But I do like seeing this fog early enough. So, yeah, reminds me of, I haven't really, it has a smell to it. It's like I never left home. That was so long ago. It always smells like this in the morning. But there's more pine tree or spruce scent. Giant spruces. They're so cool. The color of fresh concrete is so interesting. Before it grows like chemicals and turns gray, it's actually like the local color of the limestone around here has kind of a little like kind of pinkish beige hue to it. Isn't life funny and interesting? I don't know what they're doing in this neighborhood though. It's about to change drastically. And I don't know what they're really doing. I'll show you. Gotta run through this little shortcut. I had all muddy out there actually. I already tried. I tried to go a new way past that neighborhood. I don't know what they're doing though. There's a road crosses a creek where it used to be like my favorite spot in the creek, and now it's like a road that just dirt road that goes over the creek and goes all the way under the bridge. You can't really see it too well, but they're finally done adding all this sewage pump stations finally, and yeah, and then it goes all the way out to the highway and out back behind my house, like way down past the waterfall, even past my house. And there's like all these huge trees in there, and it cuts through the trees kind of, but it doesn't go into, like, it's the very edge, but the trees on either side where it does pop through for a second are really huge. I think they're just adding more houses on this side. It'll be interesting to see, but I mean, I don't know when I'm ever gonna see it. Everybody's moving. If they can figure out that, apparently that smell is coming from like a grease plant, whatever the heck that is. There's one somewhere, they're saying. Don't know. I don't know what the heck. Grease. Yeah, I'm trying to fix my car this morning. I don't even have my gasoline, but as soon as I'm done pressure washing and scraping out this smoker, dude, I got so nasty. I couldn't finish though, because you can't stand up in that thing. Like, I have like half the floor left and I'm done. Luckily I got all the ceilings, all the walls, so I'm not gonna get filthy anymore, but I ruined my boots. I ruined my moto Vans. And shit. And then I'll get a little bit dirty, but Oh my gosh, I've never had that much like black water come off me. My brother's like, you look like a chimney sweep. Felt like it. I guess, I mean, that's not the worst job I've ever had, because I've had jobs working like 16 hours and like a couple different jobs. That's like labor jobs around here. Like landscaping, I used to build sheds. I used to do like landscaping, moving like these big old block bricks like I've got in my backyard. Oh, I moved hundreds of those, thousands of, like hundreds of wheelbarrows, like 2 days on this one project. This is the biggest wall I've ever seen, but it was a government project. And believe it or not, the guy that was over me is like Hispanic, and he was just like, I've met slave drivers. Like, I know I'm pretty close to one actually. Yeah, I've never felt so bad, but I just kept going because, you know, it was actually in the projects in Farmers Branch. You guys can go look at it. That was me, man. All those bricks, that was all me. Like, all the curves, like, it was not just a straight wall either. They kept branching off. I did all those bricks by myself. We had one other guy, and he just left. He just walked off, man. Like half the day. We had like one section done, and I'm thinking there was like 4 or 5. I mean, there could have been like 7 by the time I got done with like the 5th one. If I remember right, I was just like in such a mode, like everything around else was just like, you know, I was in the zone. I don't even know how many rows I did. I mean, I do. I'm pretty sure there was like 7. 8. That's the magic number. You go count that for me. You tell me. You say in the comments, dude, the badass, what you gonna say, man? Alright, this is the worst crap you can imagine. So, you get these 2 off first. This is the only way to do this. And then the middle one. And then this one, but you don't take it all the way off. Because there's another one all the way on the front. Now, take my jacks out. I'll just put the jacks up in front, and then unbolt the muffler and take that off at the same time, right? And then that will drop down, and then you can jack the back of the car up and get this last one off. That's the only way to get this. Is just make so much more room. And before you jack it up, you better make sure that parking brake's on. I'll tell you, I was under there shaking this thing, and this thing's rolling back and forth. Oh, the easy part. The hard part's really, that's the hard part, and it's pretty much done. Oh yeah, how I actually got those off is this method. Seriously, you need 2 picks and you need a long, skinny screwdriver, and you stick it all the way in from the back, and you can go like all the way around it. You stick it all the way through, and you can just like, you can get all the way around it as you're prying it with, you need 2 hands to pry it. So sticking something like this in it and working it around every once in a while works really good. The other method is to stick this into the top, and then take your picks and stick it in next to it, and then work them about almost like both of them to the bottom, but spread them out if you have to. That works pretty dang good too. That works even better. Man, it's tight under here. I'm definitely gonna get some. I found some shocks, some air ride shocks. So yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Now you can jack this thing up where you need to. Okay. Now right behind the gas tank. Oh, as you can see. If you can see all this fill neck, it comes under here, and undo this so it's loose like that, and this one here actually goes this blue, and then I'm guessing this can disconnect here, and then from there you look here and disconnect that side. Then we'll go to the front. All right, so remove this one first right here, so then you can slide that one after you've popped those clips, and slide that 4 things, spread them open and slide it down. Just put these things all the way on it and just wiggle it really easy that way. Not with one hand, but this one's the worst. So what you gotta do is like disconnect it from here, so you got a little bit of room to turn this, and then you'll see that clip down there, it'll be clipped to that little middle piece right here, and you gotta pry this all the way off of this flat piece, all the way off that little clip. That thing sucks. And then I think when you come around to the front, I think you can just undo this side and then tilt it down and disconnect all these, both sides. Disconnect the strap. This is the front of the car, and you should be able to pop it down and slide it out of this, whatever this thing is. It's inside of this piece with the straps. I don't know what these things are. Oh yeah, they're probably going through this strap, so you can just pull the gas tank. Is this actually a metal gas tank on this one? Do they switch? Man, it's composite though. It's really, really strong. But I know you gotta disconnect all these. All right, so then I took this off. Then I just disconnected that one. It sucks. I don't know what's wrong with that. I mean, it's really bad, really kind of defective almost. How to get that off. All right, that white one too, I can see it goes that way, and then it crosses on top of the tank. And this line that's connected here, I think this thing is gonna have to somehow pop over that. And I think that connects the left and right tanks together. I've seen before. I think that's what that is. That's connected. Jeez, I don't know. This is such a crazy. We'll see. But I do got to take this off. So to get to that, I got to definitely take this off. I got it. Now I'll see if it can just pull out. Jeez. Oh, that's it. It's like, I'm done. Okay. Okay, I got it all the way out. Why is it? What the heck? Ah, it's crazy, man. Everything gotta be so... It's not even hitting that. It's not even hitting the top of that. It should just pull. It should just come out. Jeez. It's not coming out at all. Is it? Oh, yeah. Sometimes it always, yeah, you just gotta twist it like, nah. It's not a happy one. I'm gonna put it back so I can take that bolt out. Alright, take these out. This is gonna weigh, oh, this is gonna be really, really heavy. It's got half of this thing is full. It's gonna crush me, and I don't know how. On to the next problem. Like, the bolt for the straps on this side, I've heard you do gotta take these straps off. You don't just bend these straps. And there's literally, I got it almost on, and now I've got like nowhere in here to turn this thing. I just want to make sure I get them back here where they're supposed to go. So hard to freaking see. But if I'm right under this I can't think of it because my brain, I'm upside down right now. I just feel weird. I'm inhaling all this crap. It's right there. It's way up here on this bar. Back all the way past the fill neck one. All way in there. Right there. Like all the way up to that spot. It's really right on top of that. It's right on top of that. This is so stupid, man. Okay, I have to come in from back here. Go back here, up under here. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you what. You got to do it one-handed. But back here, that's the only place you can get the leverage you need. That one took me a minute to before I really gave it my all. I had to kind of force myself. Okay, well, what other one? Last one. Yeah, you're not getting behind this one. Oh God. These are all so tight. These strap ones, this is my last one. And I mean, look at this. There's all these pipes right here. I can't go in from the back like I did on the other one. Because of these pipes, right? How did I... What's it? Okay. That's what I did on the other one. I was up here. But these pipes are in the fucking... Damn it! Dude! These pipes literally like angle up. What the hell? All it's gonna be is... Okay, you see that? Alright, that was right there. And you're gonna have to bust your knuckles on this thing. That's what it's gonna have to do. Oh, come on. I'm so mad. I'm just gonna like release this one. I can get a bar on here. I just gotta go find it. That's the only way, man. Good, because it's time for a freaking break. Don't ever get one of these things with this box on the back of your head and a switch right there. This is the worst. Ford, I will never forgive you. Look at this. I took the front bolts out because the back bolts literally are about to start hitting the frame here. Back there. That blue Loctite. Those things, no wonder they wouldn't come out. This line needs to be disconnected. Everything except that one under the white one has to be disconnected. Oh, there's still some play in there. That's good. That's real good. Yeah, like I thought. Alright, let's show you. Hey, babe, read it. Hey, why are you chasing the bird? That birds are your friends. Back there. Let me show you this spot, because it used to be so awesome. I'd walk around, I'd walk under the bridge, and this is like my favorite section. Like, you had to get through all these trees with like these thorn trees, but then the little pop over to the creek is so cool. Now, yeah, it turns, goes off that way. I never got it on video, but yeah. This is like some odor removal boxes they've got in right now. I'm pretty sure they'll take those out and it'll turn into something else. I don't really care. I've done plumbing. I did plumbing for 2 months. My boss was like a repair guy for a big company out in Richardson. I'd drive with him all the way out to Richardson. We'd leave at 4 o'clock in the morning and then just sleep for an hour in the car. In the truck, like, you don't lean back, you know, it's a plumber truck, dude. And when he told me, like, I make mistakes, but when I make mistakes, I flood everything. And I'm like, I'm not going to lose my job over that. If I'm here for, like, you know, forever doing these little jobs, I'm not going to work up to very much money. Because I was just on the repair crew, but we did get to go in all the buildings in Dallas, all the new buildings in Fort Worth, like when they were like renovating all of them, and it is crazy how nice, dude, so fucking luxe. Like, what the heck am I doing? This is not where I should be. And years and years and years I've been doing it all, and I'm almost there, guys. Yeah, I did electrical as well. You guys, you can see what I did at UNT. That company was, the reason I left that company was not right, dude. They never ever came out and, like, they had several masters. That wasn't the guy that hired me. Like, the guy that hired me, it took 2 years for him to hire me. I swear. He made me get all my tools, and then I got them all. I gave the company my, like, resume and everything, and flipping 2 years go by, they moved like right over by me. So I just ran up there like, hey, bro. I worked as an electrician for another guy for a bit. That was funny. Ooh, and yeah, well, I found out dude, that job, my supervisor, who is just like, all these guys are temp workers, like, out there in Dallas, and like, my dude, he was on probation, and he was screwing up so bad. And then, like, he told me to cut this line. I swear he gave me the measurements, and I cut him wrong. But I swear, dude, in my mind, I was right. So I was like, you know, mad at the guy, but then I was like, you know, you can't be like flipping out on people like you do, man, because you're just stressing everybody out. And then, like, that was after I was like, dude, because he was just like fucking up better, worse than anybody. That was the first time, like, I made a mistake. Shit, we did all the lights on that thing. Even we had to, like, me pretty much, and my supervisor carrying up the light for it's like a lighthouse. That's a big light for the top, dude. That thing was like heavier than I was, like much bigger. So I cut this line. They weren't even right. Like, we had to run so many lights underground for that tower to go into the building next to it, and it's like a zigzag getting up there. So we're, you know, doing like 70-foot runs, like this way, then this way, then this way. Wow. I mean, inside is a zigzag for the most part. Not really too much outside. It's just, it was still a long way to where it actually goes into the electrical. It's like the middle of the building on the backside. Freaking, yeah, the guy flips out, and I'm like, dude, I started pulling on that thing. I started like wrapping it on the pole. Got on the ground, like pushing off the box. I told the guy to start, the big Mexican, just start jumping on that thing, dude. And I was like pull right when he would jump on it. And then he started pulling, and I started jumping on it, and it was working. Like, he was jumping on it for a long time. And they were like, okay, let's switch. It's like, you had a good idea, but yeah, let's switch. It's like, I don't want to rip your arms out, man. You bust ass, you know? And then we get done, and like the guy's all happy and everything, and he's like, we all gonna do mushrooms and shit. I was like, oh, you bastard. I don't fit that. Like, that's his issue, the holes in the brains and shit. Like, I was like, I shouldn't have said nothing to that guy. He doesn't even care. I wasted my energy trying to, yo. So that's kind of like, you know, I'm not sad that I try to help. You always do, you know what I'm saying? You always do what you can. You don't try. And if it don't work out, you just keep going and move along. You're moving on the way. Hey, buddies. You're really a good cat. He's a good cat. The other one, no, he's a bad cat. I got him in that box. Dude, I mean, if I didn't have to, like, worry about dogs all the time, you know, it'd be cool. I'd have a cat and a dog, but I can't deal with both. Yeah. Almost like I had to drive about 8 hours to pick that cat up because of his problem, and I only made $100 off the deal. He tried to escape on me. Dude, I should just been like, see you later. Later, bro. If I would have known. But you know, I don't do that. I look out for my peoples. Yeah, only one piece of mango good. It was hard. The other one's overripe already, but this one's like white. I bit into it. It's hard as a rock. It's okay. You don't want to eat a lot of citrusy fruits. It's really bad for your teeth.